Welcome Aries to Bee's Portal Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading from the 10th to the 17th of January 2021. If these energies do not resonate with you, feel free to toss them to the universe, accept and claim what is yours for you. We're going to use 4 decks. We're going to get your general energy from the Starman, clarifying energy from the Good Tarot. Psychic Tarot is going to give us divine messages, and our spirit guides are going to come, and animal messages are going to come from this deck here. I've pre-shuffled the cards. We will cut them and say a little prayer before we begin. We invited, I lit a candle to invite the spirits and angels to guide us within the reading as well. As well as the Buddha, of course. So we're going to say a quick prayer and we're going to begin. Don't forget to check your placements. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. Here we go, Aries. Divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians, with me always by my side, I pray for your guidance and foresight. Protect me with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open, the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes. Speak the truth and tell no lies. Where the future is revealed until nothing more is concealed. Remember that the future is not yet set in stone, so divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. Amen. All right, Aries, I hope you're well. Hopefully the new year has been a good start to you. We are going to cut your deck here. Show me clarity. Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. What are their general messages, trials, tribulations, or obstacles this week? From the 10th towards the 17th for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. Now, we have had a lot of cards coming in, doing crazy card explosions, so be aware of that. Can I get an Aries energies for the 11th, January 11th, 2021? Can I get their general overall message for their trials, tribulations, obstacles, anything coming at them January 11th, 2021 for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries? Can I get the 12th? Oh, it's way too many cards for the 12th. Can I get the 12th, sorry. Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. Weird. Sun, Moon, Rising, thank you. Can I get the 13th? Sun, Moon, Rising sign Aries. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. Can I get the 17th for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries? Well, I can't take all those. It's this deck, or am I don't know. Maybe my hands this whole week has just been crazy. Maybe it's the back and forth, all the different sizes of decks, I don't know. Can I get 17th energy from Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries? We are having a card 17th, thank you. We did get 2 cards out for that one. They're sticking together. I'm going to take them, Aries, for the 17th because I think that there might be something there for you, okay? All right. Thank you, Divine. Now can I get their clarifying energies? Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. What are their clarifying energies from January 10th to the 17th, 2021? What are their clarifying energies? Can I thank you? That was a nice one card out. Thank you. Okay. 10th, 11th, 12th, 15th. Can I get the 14th, please? Fine. What are the clarifying energies? Thank you. Can I get the thank you? Oh, that one's really flying around. Can I get the 6th? Oh, we did get the 6. Hold on just a second here. We did have the 67. And can I get the 7? Well, that's not going to be for the 17th. How nicely 1 card's kept flying out. Now, 20 fly out. Can I get the 17th energy? Can I get the 17th energy spirit for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising sign? Okay. This card landed right here, so we're going to keep it just because 1 more card did come out, so I believe that's for the 17th. And that one was supposed to fall where it did, essentially. Alright, now we're gonna shuffle. We're gonna go through this deck 3 times. Whatever messages come through in those 3 shuffles through the deck will be your divine messages for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. Show me the cards I need to see. What are divine and messages for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries for the 10th to the 17th? So whatever cards come through, we will take. So there's 5 cards. This one landed here again. So there's something about the 11th that has got, it landed right there. So I'm going to leave that one there and put the 4 there that you got. Because I find that to be quite significant. Take it where it lies, right? Can I get the Sun, Moon, Rising sign Aries spiritual guided messages for them at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. Okay. So you got, again, they all landed on this particular spot. I'm going to leave the first one down of that angel card there as well. And I'm going to take the 5 spirit messages that you have up for this week and set them there. Okay. So the 11th has got some energy for you, Aries. Without a doubt. No idea what's going on there. So I'm just going to go have a quick drink before we get started. Alright, Aries. First card out, representing tomorrow, the 10th, is the Moon card. Okay. So, this Moon card is about perceiving the truth through the inner veil and its reflections. So the moon signifies the journey within to the pool of inner wisdom and the subconscious in what it inhabits. The moon is the light that shines in the darkness, and our waxing and waning mirror the movements and tides of our emotions. So seen here, she is the woman in the moon shining her gentle light over the waters below, right? So remember, we can feel our most desperate or despondent in the darkness, given to flights of the imagination, twisted fears and fantasy, Aries. As mistress of illusion, the dreaming self, she's going to hold the keys and the spells. So deep forgotten memories may be disturbing your equilibrium at this point. Past traumas resurfacing once again to experience the light of consciousness, the healing spiral, right? You thought you were resolved, but it comes up again to be purified. So you're going to journey within to the power of guided visualization. And like the 3 ethereal water bearers in the card, receive her wisdom, okay? Success in any venture always carries fear, as it does hope. 2 sides of the same coin, Aries. Darkness cannot exist without light, light without dark. So embrace your fears. This really is a call for you to embrace your fears. But remember that the dark reflects and distorts. Face your fears, embrace uncertainty, and pay attention to what your dreams say. Let your subconscious guide you, Aries. You've got some powerful answers within yourself. And then you got the 6 of water. Okay? So Aries, something at this time has got you going down memory lane. Because this 6 of water is about nostalgia, sweet memories, old flames, yearning for the security of the good old days, you know? If you're being triggered to remember the past, Aries, you can enjoy the warm memories, but you need to recognize that they're ephemeral, sort of. Emotion and color can color your recall and distort your sort of understanding of what is happening in your life today. So acknowledge those things and heal the old wounds, and know that you can experience security today, enveloped in divine love, and there's no need to return to the illusion of the golden era of yore, because you can begin creating it right now in the reality that you have. Authentic healing and joyfulness will be yours if you stop rekindling the emotions of the past, Aries. So definitely, it's easy to want to go down that road. So the 11th, here's the day that's got some heavy energy. It's starting out with the 5 of Swords. You see that, Aries? The 5 of Swords. So this is air energy. So that could represent a person that may be your partner or somebody that you're doing business with. But this 5 of Swords is about winning at any cost, okay? So winning is going to involve sacrificing, right? So at first glance, the difference between winning at any cost and at any cost might seem trivial, but deeper inspection uncovers the stories of lives and careers blazingly sacrificed and shattered and broken. It's the configuration of a blinding obsession and quest for power. People cease to be people rather than becoming objects merely helping or hindering progress. Colleagues become competitors, and family and friends are dead weight. The 5 of Swords is going to represent the galvanizing force of ambition and striving towards your goals. It requests that you look carefully at where you will be fixated on an outcome and acting out of integrity. Look at the ways you're being self-righteous, Aries, at this time. Do you place the need of the right to be above loving and respectful connection? The compulsion to win, the always needing to be right, cuts away at the heart of life. We're asked to consider whether it's worth the sacrifice. There's always a pregnant pause available when we're presented with the opportunity to take a different action. The realization is that the drive is the winner, you are not. So battle your inner demons, the compulsion that you have to win, keeping a beneficial advantage, letting the past pile up around you, acting out of integrity. You need to act out of the integrity within yourself. Lose the compulsion to win at any cost. Battle the inner demons that are coming at you, because if you don't, you're going to find there is no reversals in this deck. This is the Hangman. So you're going to find that if you don't, you're going to be stuck in this moment of kind of being lost. The Hangman is calling on you to kind of surrender and sort of sacrifice and surrender are necessary at this time. So that's your clarifying energy. It's telling you to go within. Nothing in life is free, nor does everything happen according to your timetable, Aries. When this card is appearing, it is reminding you that delay is in your best interest. Until the elements are in place, you're meant to surrender to a greater will for the highest good of all. So it's time to let your attachments to how you thought things should be go. You're called to surrender and wait to see how things play out. And that can be really hard for a fire sign. But then you got the Fool card. Okay? So this Fool card is not about being a fool, essentially, but it's being that naive person, but enthusiasm. That's what I get from the Fool, enthusiasm. It's, that a spiritual approach rarely appears logical, and sometimes even seems impractical. However, when this card's appearing, you can take a risk and trust that with faith, anything is possible, Aries. The invisible realms will reveal each step along the way. You're meant to experience this regardless of where you travel. This is a time when you're learning that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And that's truly what's going to be coming towards you. And don't fight it, because it's a beautiful experience to realize that and know that regardless of where you are, you can't run away from this time is what it's saying to you. Okay, and so your divine message that landed on this particular card, no reversals again, is the spiritual union. So you could either be coming together with a partner, it's in the realm of emotions, okay? So you could either be coming together with a partner at this time, or sort of contemplating doing just that, right? It's about having an emotional bond. It could be between not only a lover, but a kindred soul, family member. It could be relating to a specific project, even, or situation. This is the perfect time to realize that all the relationships in your life are really all about you. And when you interact with different people in your life, ask yourself, are they giving you energy or taking it away, Aries? Is there an equal exchange? There should be always an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships or marriages, mirror images of your own life, right? They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. So each and every union is an opportunity for your soul growth, or a lesson, which is soul growth anyway, right? So embrace the lesson that could be learned out of this. Be enthusiastic, but surrender to your emotions and your thoughts. And then you've got the snake. Live according to your divine essence. And a lot of people are getting this profound need to sort of, and this again fell out on this day. So the 11th, I think that this is all significant for you. These messages are significant for this day. So but the 11th, the snake is asked that you are very aware today, because the snake card is bringing you a message that is something about to happen. You are you ready for this to burst out of your skin and expand your life? In time to plan a holiday or move house, is an opportunity going to present it to you. On the other hand, this card be offering a warning. Can you trust the people around you? Look beyond the surface and listen to your gut instinct. Remember to call on the snake if you feel a need to protect, and know that this will keep you safe. Your guidance is to be ready for any eventuality. Tune into the wisdom of the universe that's available to you now. So go seek some deep intervention and look at all that's around you on this day before you make, and it's from the elemental kingdom. Do you see that? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so we're going into the 12th with the Princess of Cups energy here. It doesn't want to stay quite up there. This Princess of Cups is all about offering an artistic beauty to something, sensitive, creative, open to psychic transmissions, a unique perspective, and a dreamer, kind of all the things that you are. Aries, you're very innovative, outgoing, passionate, creative. So this is all about you, but this is about, you know, a gentle, delicate being. The Princess of Cups is a water sign, so it could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that you're dealing with at this time. But when we allow the truths, hurts, and challenges of life to make us more inspiring, loving, and beautiful human, we are walking the most miraculous path. This is the alchemical game of transforming our burdens, the ball and chain of life that we carry, essentially, into radiant possibilities, to move through life with grace, to not allow ourselves to be sourced by sadness or to be held in the withering grasp of regret, is a constant practice and one worth fully taking on. This card invites you, Aries, to consider how a complaint, when looked at from a different creative angle, is transformed into a rich form of guidance. So this is saying, look at everything with a different positive spin, a different way. See how each negative could turn into that positive. And once you start doing that, those positives are going to come flying at you like you never even seen before. So you got the 5 of air there. See that? See? It's floating, kind of like that. You're embracing that balance with you. But this 5 of air is talking about tension and conflict. It's a good way to see your own motives and intentions. You can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of yourself. It's not important to win, Aries. It's important to have integrity. Other people have different ways of thinking and may not always be in agreement with you, but this is an opportunity to live and let live, right? Bygones be bygones. They don't agree with you. Don't let that energy dim you down. You know what I mean? You're going into the 13th with the Emperor energy. Okay? You see that Emperor? Powerful Emperor standing there. So that Emperor energy it's all about standing in you're leading by example, right? It's the paternal father who instructs the matters of responsibility, order, control, and discipline. So he is an expression of hard-won victory and success, demanding determination and resilience. The Emperor is going to suggest that you no longer have to prove yourself, Aries. Your expertise and experience is unquestioned. It is a time to lead by example. Get your house in order and regain control of an important area of your life so that you can live on your own terms. Having the courage to walk your talk. It may be time to step up and approach your own father or father figure, pragmatically face and resolve a specific problem that's draining you and your life of vitality. So this is about setting boundaries and following the rules, believing in the concrete world around you. Focus on action and results and hold your ground. And if you have this, the father situation applies to you, it's time to bring up that situation, talk it out, get it out, stop letting it hold you down, Aries. Then you have the Page of Air there. So this Page of Air, if you see, okay, it's again, you're sticking in the air element here, so, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that could be somebody that you are possibly dealing with, or you know, yeah, possibly dealing with either business, love, whatever the case is. But she's about new ideas, a theory that's not yet proven. This calls for a greater investigation, Aries. You've only scratched the surface of something. You don't really know. You need to explore a different way of thinking. What can you learn from this situation? This page is very kind of in questioning. Okay. The 14th is the Alien card in reverse. Okay. Now, this Alien card would represent something like I guess, yeah, but it's bringing knowledge back from distant places, okay? It replaces the Hermit card, okay, which traditionally invites the receiver to turn their attention inward in the act of contemplation and inquiry, to retreat from life and ask the big questions. The Alien is different. He arrives from the void in ideas, wisdoms, and technologies. He's the translucent presence, glowing, and the sacred geometries, the universal pattern of the flower of life. So in culture, the figure of Alien has moved from the cults to the mainstream of popular culture. In a world where distance or remoteness enables a creative space for imaginary life, snapshots of the good life, allowing simple smiles, it can be easy to feel estranged, different, and not part of a gang simply, where we don't belong. The Alien, though, is here to lead you back home to yourself. The Alien, the outsider, the rebel, the stranger, the one you have feared yet secretly desired, is here to remind you that you are perfect as you are, beneath the mask of cruel imperfection. He represents your own hidden or lost wonder and miraculous powers, the parts of you that have become an alien to you. In the difficulties of life, this learning the rules and consequences of family, school, work, relationships, parts of ourselves must remain hidden, suppressed, and denied. Parts of the whole remain hidden and unknown. The Alien signals your urge for freedom. Naked, untainted, there are no masks, there is no great cover-up. He catalyzes self-discovery and ignites the drive to question, challenge, and dissolve the walls that box us in. There is remembering the semblance of something more astonishing, more beautiful, and utterly miraculously surfing. The rekindling of dreams, new possibilities, new worlds, and he's inviting you, Aries, to weave your earthly wisdom into new forms and expressions that have never existed before. He lifts you way above what you thought was possible, way beyond what you thought was you, lifting you out of your own personality and its defenses and placing you back into yourself, whole and complete. Wow. This Alien carries spectacular visions and wonders and must always seek a way home to the stars, the light from afar, being in this world but not of it, reminding you that you are always, no matter what, on a journey back home to the light. Know your worth. You are perfect the way you are. Be free. Wow, I have never seen anyone get that card. But in reverse, it's in reverse. So that means it's time to come in from the cold and engage with the world, putting your insights to work, having shut yourself away, believing yourself to be powerless, dislocated with at odds with society. It's time to make your way back into the garden of life and reality bearing your gifts. There is much that needs transforming in every domain, so take your pick and set to work, bringing new possibilities and realms of being. Wow. That is a beautiful card. And to clarify that card, you got the Three of Earth. Aries, you see? The Three of Earth. Wow, that was a really beautiful card, and I've never ever... Yeah. Anyway, this is about teamwork, building a solid foundation, and dedicated collaboration. What you're building is grounded on a solid foundation. So you need to know that you could trust that it's not going to suddenly slip away from you. You're joined by others in coordinated efforts to bring forth what you've chosen to co-create. The architecture of your dreams is becoming tangible, taking shape before your very eyes. So teachers and students, we're all learning and growing, building collaboratively, and that's essentially what the alien says. We're all teachers and students growing. Then you've got the Star card, Aries. Whoa! Okay, that is amazing. The Star card there. So that Star card is, what a bright, beautiful card. Hey, it's just full of like electrifying energy. You just know it's coming at you, but it's beaming your own light essentially. The figure is graceful, but her arms are raised above her heads, delicately poised, reminiscent of the beautiful sacred dancing is performed. So often in life we see the star up on stage shining the light, forgetting the tremendous focus, determination, self-control, and sacrifice that is required to light up the world for us. Starlight travels through time and space, the missionary of the celestial realm, a pure source of creative flow, igniting inspiration. So know the star quality is available to you, the extraordinary that lights up the ordinary, exposing the magic that is always available in your life. A renewed sense of purpose and creativity is going to be suggesting that it's a time to reveal your hidden talents and shine brightly, Aries. There is much you can offer that will be greatly received for you. But dream big. Allow inspiration to guide you. Step out and enjoy the beauty of the world. Share your gifts. Shine brightly because you are a star. And then the Hierophant. Okay. So, that Hierophant is all about spiritual practice. So when this card appears, it reminds you to be committed to your spiritual practice. Ensure your conscious contact with your higher power. Aries, you should need to have a daily practice of prayer or meditation. Steeped in gratitude, committing to your co-creator. Life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are your highest good at this time. Exchanging vows could be possibly highlighted at this time, Aries. The 16th is the Prince of Swords. Now, this Prince of Swords has made his appearance in a lot of readings because I think that it's living by your ideals, and I think a lot of signs everybody's coming in, but where danger is imminent, the time has come to act. It's now or never. So the Prince embodies this energy where you feel like to fight a cause when all appears lost, to be willing to go to the places that most terrify you because you implicitly understand that something of tremendous value awaits. But this is what the Prince of Swords embodies. The huge raven signifies the rival of this vital force. The prince is kind of like a rock punk there, kind of going. But as soon as it's reminding you that when we discover one thought of our one small self is no longer the prime faculty determining our actions, we are guided by a higher power to do what must be done. And that's what this is. Stand your ground, fight for what you believe in, surrender to what you hold dear or achieve to be greatness, and be impulsive in your energies. And you have the World card as your clarifying energy. So when you surrender to those impulsive and you learn how to manifest things that are truly worth achieving, you get the World card. Now, how much more, you know, telling you, hey, look, you really have. But it's also about perspective. You're being called to shift your perspective on your life. When you remember that first and foremost, you're an immortal soul experiencing life as a human being, you should have no fear. You can see clearly that the powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with spirit is aligning yourself with spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes. You are the conduit for miracles, Aries. And then you have two energies out, the High Priestess and the Princess of Swords. Wow. Double powerful energy there. So, so you got the High Priestess. She is the essential. You better know what you're doing before you start coming around this High Priestess, because she's offering up the mysteries of life. She's the guardian of everything mysterious, subtle, and deeper aspects of life that are not like visible or obvious. She commands the esoteric knowledge and sacred wisdoms that are part of the collective unconscious, items that we are aware of even exist. So this is trusting your intuition. Listen to your inner guides, understand yourself better, listen to the music of the universe. And when you do so, allow creative ideas to germinate, and you will see a lot of powerful energies coming within that. Then you have the Princess of Swords with it that kind of came with it, right? And this Princess of Swords, you have the Prince as well. So it's calling on you to live your truth at this time. She brandishes her sword artfully and precisely. Daring, she sacreds the heights, a true spider woman. So she's indicating the brilliance of mind is at your side. An agile advocate for cutting away obstacles as you scale the heights of success. You're going to be called to review the set of principles and assumptions that you're living by. Those high ideals you are pursuing are once believed in. Life's a great journey filled with setbacks, wrong turns, and dead ends, Aries. Embrace them. You got the Sun card to follow. So you really don't have anything to be too concerned about, I would think. You're coming to a point of abundance, right? The Sun card is this time, everything is possible. Everything you need to know is illuminated. Projects are coming to fruition. Relationships are flourishing. Your growth's being assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important to share your abundance and be deeply grateful for it at this time. And that's your general messages coming out of to the 17th. And then you have the Cat. Okay? And this is Be Relaxed and Independent, Archangel Raphael. Okay, so this cat, I love this kitty card because this cat is about reminded that everything you need to know is already within you. Aries, take time to relax yourself, surrender to the divine in order to access the innate wisdom and knowing. Then be aware you'll be raising your frequency as well as part of those around you. When you're centered and calm, Archangel Raphael is going to connect you with your spiritual awareness and help you develop peace, love, and healing. Being centered will help you and confer protection. Your home and your loved ones and the universe is going to watch over you. So be courageous and independent today and do what is right for you, Aries. Elephant, open yourself to true abundance. Archangels Mary and Raphael. So Raphael is definitely at your side this week. That is without a doubt. But the elephant is reminding you to keep your frequency high by having fun, being more playful and joyful. Practice your divine feminine qualities within every area of your life to ensure that you have a strong, stable foundation for your spiritual life. Sit quietly and breathe into your third eye, tuning into the elephant kingdom and Archangel Raphael. Then link into feel the energy and permeate the cells. Know that the universe supports your divine perfection and heart's desire. And once you do that, you got the bat. See through illusion into truth. Archangel Dorenka. So that bat, now this is interesting because open your heart and pour, it's suggesting you need to open your heart and pour love into caring for and nurturing those close to you at this time. Your heart center enables your throat chakra to expand. So focus on communicating with love and integrity. Ask Archangel Michael to help you develop telepathy and your other abilities. Tune into the bats to download your highest potential and perhaps even spiritual technology of the future. Expand your life and remember there's always new ways to do things. Horse, care for others and let them be free. Archangels Mary and Christiel. Horse. I love the horse card very much so, because this is a card calling on you to expand your heart center. So this is definitely a time, Aries, where your heart center is much of a focus as your spiritual well-being, and it's going to tell you about your noble qualities, aspirations. You're reminded that in order to honor others and let them be free, you must first respect yourself and set yourself free. So tune into the great, universal, powerful Archangel Mary and let her wonderful divine healing and feminine light dissolve the old, and then take decisions that chime with you and light you up, okay? This will start to activate your own personal great soul qualities. Watch your higher path unfold at this time. And you got the hyena, which is dare to be different. Archangel Jophiel. And I think you are wonderfully different. They're intelligent animals, one of the most intelligent animals, but their guidance is their wisdom reminds you to accept your own special qualities. We're all different, and you're being called to rejoice in your uniqueness, Aries. Be ready to bring about change in dynamics of family, community, in a work situation. Decide what's for your highest good, and then knowing that, and when something's right for you, the universe ensures that everyone else's best interest too. Keep yourself in equilibrium, balance any reticence with a tendency to be forthright, and then listen to your inner guidance and act on it. Remember that self-discipline is the basis for ascension and mastery, okay? And when you do that, then you got the balance card. Okay? So this balance card is, in my opinion, all about it's the justice card, right? So balancing the scales, it's making you realize what you perceive to be happening isn't just an externalization. It's being called to represent the balance and harmony in your life. It's telling you that lifestyle adjustments are required at this time in relationships or business. When determining an outcome, there has to be an equal state of balance, emotionality, and physical spirituality, so that you make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is the time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices you made, as well as the ones you're going to make in the future, Aries. Patience. Okay. Patience. We all could use some patience. It's the signifying for need of those and self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be the areas of how you think and work, how you handle the recreation or people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. This is the Temperance card in regular tarot. So as a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself. It's all about integration, learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You're an ethereal being in a physical body enjoying a human experience, and I think you've heard that like 9 times, okay? So you're missing out so much what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half-lived? The Patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you, as well as the ones that you have a hand in creating at this time. And moving on. So something could be telling you that you need to balance those justice skills, or even be telling you to move on from something, but you're about to embark on whatever it is and need a journey to leave the past behind. This card is letting you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle, Aries, is coming to an end. And it's also in traditional tarot, it could be traveling, going forward, crossing waters even. But it means calmer waters are ahead, and with the lessons you've learned from the past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to be a more secure, positive future. Because your mind is more settled and less worried, synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for the highest of your good. And emotional loss. So that could be, you could be going through an emotional loss, letting go of this person that you've been kind of tied to, or the experience. But this is an emotional loss of grieving someone or something that you emotionally attached to. Put on your feelings. Only by healing and loving yourself and letting go of the past can you continue on your journey at this time, Aries. The suffering associated with this loss delivers profound wisdom and knowledge for your soul. The unique gifts and talents and abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, are only making up who you really are, but better yet, who you're going to become. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones, Aries. Focus on your positive energy and the good in your life and what you're grateful on, and use that energy in this way, and try not to focus on what you lost, for new beginnings and happiness are just around the corner for you. So focus on that, Aries. Namaste.